everybody, it's Pineapple here, back with another video. So I went on another nice little, 10-win streak or so with Lab, because I love Lab. So this is the list I was playing. Realistically, the Gamma Seals probably should have been Lava Golems. No one's really just making, just a guy in passing. Even Pearly right now is going for things like Double Noir, and subsequently, Golem just does it better, so keep that in mind even as we go through the list. First up, 2 copies of Lady. We really don't want to be breaking on 3 copies, just so only 2 copies, a single copy of Lovely. Again, she's a brick, so we don't want to draw her. 3 copies of Ariana, because we need a good normal summon. She's fantastic, great for advantage, recursion, etc., etc. 3 copies of Chandra, 3 copies of Stovey, as is standard for Fern Lab, because, of course, it's, Chandra and Stovey, just interchangeable pieces of fantastic furniture. Stovey lets us make Chaos Angel, which is why it's better. A copy of Clock, it's Clock. 1 copy of Gamma Seal Main, just as like a board breaker, variety piece of board breaker. 1 copy of the Field Spell. A copy of Ulti Slayer, because I love this card. I would play it at 3 if Arise Heart, wasn't the defining boss monster of this format. But that said, 1 copy of Ulti Slayer Main, just to, shock value. Especially since, we're playing Prosperity, so we can find it off of that much more consistently, even at 1. A single copy of Called By, it's Called By the Grave. We really want to resolve our welcomes, so, Called By says beat Ash, beat Bell. 3 copies of Prosperity, we are playing Ulti Slayer. I personally prefer Prosperity, because I like digging, I get to pick what I get. I don't ever want to lose my Goddess or my Chaos Angel to Extravagance, so we're playing Prosperity. 3 copies of Big, 2 copies of Welcome. As is standard at this point, just, you don't need the 3 Welcome. It's not as good as Big Welcome. It doesn't trigger your furniture. It's kind of mid, but, it's great in the grind. A copy of Punishment, just, fantastic card since we are playing Ulti Slayer. We have a lot of targets. A copy of Daruma, it just beats towers, monsters into the sun. It beats Sprite into the sun. A copy of Terrace, the Overroot, just really fantastic against Kashtira. Set something on their board, out the... put a guy on their board, send the Fenrir on summon, prevent them from specialing more, just solos, Kashtira. So does Daruma. A copy of IDP. Ice Dragons is just, really good against, weird rogue decks, as well as, specifically, it, beats Sprite, who sometimes go, IPA for max. It's just a card that I've found that, I sometimes miss it as soon as I take it out, so it's in here just for, just general things. A copy of Eradicator. It's Eradicator. I don't think I know what to say. Sometimes you play Cash and you Eradicator them for 5. It's Eradicator. A copy of Dim Barrier. Branded is a very difficult and frustrating deck for Lab specifically to interact with. And Dim Barrier is the only real consistent way to interact with them. 3 copies of Imperm, just because it's a bonus hand trap that turns on Lady. Just fantastic card. 3 copies of Gozen. Sprite and Kashtira are everywhere. This card says beat those decks. That's all there is to it. It's Gozen match. I don't like playing Gozen, but you gotta play Gozen. 3 copies of Strike. Strike is unbelievable. I wasn't really sold on it at first, but someone suggested it to me, and especially after seeing a lot of Euros and just Strike just being in every lab list that topped, I've come to the conclusion Strike is actually very good. Not even for the fact that it beats Ash Blossom. Sometimes you just strike the summon and win the game. In the extra, Garura, 2 copies of Ventus, a Goddess, my favorite card. A copy of Bucephalus to send Karura, a copy of Trouble Sunny, Kemba Raster as an Ulti Slayer target to protect our back row, a copy of Muckraker, a copy of Phoenix, a copy of Lingaribo to beat Nightmare Corruptor Ibali, Ding Girsu, this could be Omega or anything, but Ding occasionally comes up, a copy of Dugaris, Mirror Logic, a copy of Malong as an Ulti Slayer target / punishment target who interacts in weird funky ways, and the boy Chaos Angel, the GOAT. On the side, we have 2 more copies of Gamma Seal. Again, these can be Lava Golems or any other kaiju-like monster. A copy of Kiss-Kill and Lila as a send target for Triple Sunny, so that our link target for Ulti Slayer is online. A Bestial package here always seems to crop up. It's really good in the mirror. It's the Bestials. They're good against Branded as well. Just good cards. 2 more copies of Ulti Slayer, Deck Dev, and Full Force. You probably only need 1, but I can never tell which one, so I don't like to, keep it... lose track. Just really solid cards. Sometimes they just beat rogue things into the sun. 3 copies of Judgment to beat of course, the Sweepers, and 2 copies of Cosmic, just, for things like the Mirror, just random back row things. It's Cosmic, it's just a good card. So with that, let's hop into some games. So first up, we're playing everybody's favorite deck, Tier Element. Our opponent is going first because they are nice with it. And we have opened Mothman. Unfortunate for us, they'll start with Planet here because they're just the best player. They'll go Sheeran, they'll pitch this copy of Beast, draw a card, bin 3. From here, they're just going to, keep going. Just unbelievable mills and draw from them, draw a Guido, just, you're just the best player. From here, they'll just continue to pop off. They're going to go the full distance here. They've got everything you could ask for and more. Pitch a Guido for Mudora, bin 5, bin out my IDP and my copy of, Dim Barrier, so we have nothing to, set off this lady, go to Root, go to a Redoer, immediately redo her, go make, why not make Kaleido now? Just so good. Pop the Kaleido, trigger Kaleido, bin a Marley, send, make Linda as well, set Sulliek, have draw in hand, we'll go get big, draw, immediately they'll find a spell off the top, draw Orange Light, what more can you ask for? We push to Ulti Slayer, Entis, pop the back row, it's another Sulliek, just, they've got everything. I didn't know it was a Sulliek. Normal Ariana, go get the field spell here in hopes of anything gets rolled. Fire Lady, and we'll just concede here. There's nothing we can do to beat this board. They just drew the nuts. We're going first this time, and neither player has opened particularly well. Because they have opened Orange Lights, so we will go for Prosperity, and we will take this copy of Called By. Unfortunately, we'll get trolled here. I probably shouldn't have immediately, fired Called By. I got a little greedy, but we'll get Orange Lighted here. Thankfully, we didn't pitch any Guido. We'll start with Planet, we'll immediately Cosmic this. We're in a slog here. We'll draw another Lady for turn, so we'll go get Big, and then Special Lady in the end phase. Pass back to our opponent, we'll draw Slowly, they'll chain Kaldos to chain block, and they'll shuffle back all of our stuff in grave, which is unfortunate for us, but we'll get out a copy of Ariana. We'll go get another Welcome for next turn. We'll Special Lady in the end phase here, just draw lovely, we can't have nice things here. Main 2 will put this copy of, Lady back in hand, and our opponent will concede as a result. So we'll go into everyone's favorite game 3, and our opponent is unbelievable. Unfortunately for us, they have opened Super Poly and Planet. But, they'll go for Sheeran here, trigger Guido, trigger Tier Cash, just bin a whole bunch of guys. From here, they're just going to start to pop off. They're going to go get Tier Cash to hand, bin Tier Cash, mill some more. I'm going to bin 5 more here, just, everything you could ever ask for. Go for Sulliek, go make a Baron here. Pop their Sheeran, go make Grappa, set to pass back. We'll immediately Ulti Slayer Malong. We'll Malong away their guy. They'll chain Grappa here, so the Grappa is forced out. We're just, playing for free. They'll go get Happiness here off the Sulliek. We'll normal summon this copy of Ariana, trigger Lady. We'll put back their Grappa, get in for 1600. Set 2 more and pass. And face, they'll shuffle back a Tier Element and pop something with Planet. They'll snipe our Cosmic here, which is very unfortunate for us. And then they will proceed to, attempt to King of the Swamp before realizing they don't have any targets. They'll Super Poly our board, and we will cry because I hate Super Poly. From here, they'll get in for a whole bunch of damage. Fortunately for us, we have them on the crackback. They'll link off for Dark. They'll attempt to get our Magnemite. We'll Impermanent because we don't want them to get a copy of the board. We'll draw Frost for turn, which is fantastic. And from here, we'll find off the top pretty much everything we could ever ask for. We'll go for Drumus here. We're going to try to make Chaos Angel, but they unfortunately have a Shuffler, which is bad news for us. But, what can you do? We'll attempt to hit the Happiness here. They will chain the Shuffler, back to Happiness, put back a Big, put back a Planet. From here, they'll go Planet, they'll pop their own Crime. They'll get back a Rhino here. And from here, we'll summon Ariana, and we get to play basically for free. We'll go get, this copy of Clock. Thankfully, this Kelbeck is not online because this Ariana is normal summoned. And we will proceed to get a copy of Big Welcome. We will trigger Clock to get back. We'll bounce away this Clock, and then proceed to get back Chandra here. We'll pop the Field Spell. Thankfully, we didn't rip a card out of their hand, because if that Guido could have destroyed us. They'll go get Shearing. Just great stuff for them. And from here, we will proceed to reset Dim Barrier and win the game from this position, because it's Dimensional Barrier. They'll draw a screen for turn, and proceed to bid a Kelbeck. They'll mill a whole bunch of guys, and it doesn't really matter, because they didn't hit a name. They'll mill some more, get another Tier Cash, mill even more, trigger both names, and then proceed to get Dimensional Barrier. On attack deck here, we'll just, bounce away the Sheeran, pop the Tear Gas, and then So, our second match is up against Marincess here. Marincess is a very funky matchup because Daruma kind of eats them for breakfast, but they also have like a lot of really good extenders, and they can, do Zealantis shenanigans, which is very, very annoying. We'll go for Snowy here, we'll set 4 and pass back, we'll start with Pascalis, we'll special summon Tang, we'll bend a Seahorse. From here we'll go for Welcome, and just try to, get rid of all their stuff. We'll go for Punishment, and then we'll proceed to clear. We'll roll, try to rip a card out of their hand, hit something good. We'll roll a bunch of times because Dueling Book's, dice just hates me in particular. And then we will proceed to rip their only extender in Spring Girl. We'll draw for turn, get in for a whole bunch of damage, and then attempt to reset. We'll strike this, and then we can see they cannot play the game. Punishment just clears, and lovely sniping Spring Girl because I'm the best player. It just shows you how it goes. From here we'll set 3 and pass back to our opponent. We don't want to play into Duster or evenly. From here they will go for Sea Girl, and we will proceed to Ice Dragons away their Pascalis. They'll attempt to Bell. We'll strike, just such a good card. We'll banish both. They'll get in for 1,000 here, and it's all not going too well for them. They'll attempt to Ash us, which maybe we should have set the other strike too. Attempt to Cyclone. We'll go for Ariana here. We'll dodge the Widow Anchor with that they're playing for some reason. I don't know. Don't ask me. We'll set 2 and pass back. We'll rip Tang for turn. We'll strike the Tang, and then they will proceed to dive, get back all their guys. But it's totally fine because, of course, we have the ever lovely Big Welcome to just, eat them for breakfast. We're just going to chum block them here. They can't go full combo here because they, they just can't. From here it's triangle. They'll get back Tang. They'll go triangle, pitch the Tang to go get a wave. Just in hopes that they can get anything. They'll go to battle their guys slightly less than 2,900. So we will put Lady back in hand and then summon her out. They can't walk over. We'll Kaiju their guy, but trigger Coral. Get back Tang for next turn. And then here we'll normal summon Ariana and get to play for what essentially amounts to free. We'll go to battle here. Walk over, but we have to conserve this Big Welcome because, they got a Tang on back, set 1 and pass back, and they draw Spring Girl for turn, which is really good. They'll go for Anemone. We will chain Lady for this. We'll go get Daruma here, get out another copy of Ariana. From here, we'll go get Clock and proceed to immediately shotgun that Clock, and then we'll let them play for free. Essentially, as soon as they get to Zealantis or something that, they can play with, we just Daruma it, and then Big Welcome away whatever follow-up they have. They'll go for Dive here, they'll get out Pascalis. Pascalis will summon out Blue Tang. And they will bin another copy of Seahorse. If they're going for another Anemone, they'll go ahead and excavate and find nothing off the top. I guess that's what you get when you're playing Cyrus in like 50 hand traps. From here, they'll, get out all their guys. They're just trying to, play through this Daruma, and we're just going to be very conservative with it to go for Aquanaut here. We don't want them to shuffle away, bounce it out of the hand, so we will bounce it away with Big Welcome. From here, they'll make another Aquanaut. We will proceed to shotgun this copy of Daruma, and they are action and not, sends the monster for effect. So Aquanaut will go, and our opponent will concede. So our following match is up against, everyone's favorite deck, Mech. Everyone loves Mech. Or Sprite, sorry, I can't remember things, forgive me. This is why Prospe's so good. We're going to find Ariana off the top. Such a crazy card. I love Prosperity. Just finding Ariana is just such a ridiculous thing. We're going to get Welcome here. We'll proceed to pitch this Welcome for Stovey because we want it to be online and we have a lot of follow-up. We'll accidentally pitch this Infib because I missed it. So we'll set 3, we'll go for Big, they'll add a Strike, just so good. From here we'll trigger Ariana to draw. It's a Chandra. We'll get, evenly. That's why I shotgunned it, because it get evenly. From here, we will keep this Daruma, unfortunately, depending on what it is. They will take our copy of Lady, go pounce to rip the last card out, and face will go for Caddy here. And then we will proceed to have a debate about whether or not Lady comes back. Spoiler, Lady comes back. We'll draw Punishment for turn, which is the best draw on the deck. We'll walk over it, then we'll summon Blue, which is the best draw in their deck. Not special. Just a hilarious turn of events where we both drew exactly what we needed, but, mine is better. From here, our hand is kind of mid here, but we have drawn, furniture, but they're going to go for a Sprite Blue play, or a Gigantic Sprite, because it locks us out of Summoning Lady, which is very annoying. They'll go get started, and they card Judgment plus Cyclone. I guess that's made up for by drawing Angler, but, what can you say? They'll make Malfoy the Forest, go get Cat. From here, they'll link off, make a skill, make draw another card. It's another what can you say? They'll go get carried off the starter, and then proceed to special caddy in the end phase. End phase will try attempt to set, go get big, and drawing Ariana's not enough. It's not what we needed here. They'll proceed to caddy, go get Penny, and we will scoop it up because they're going to make Herald of the Arclight. And that's just the end of the game. They'll draw. It's Ash off the top, you know, just bad everything. He was a little nice with it on that one. From here, we're going first. We've drawn kind of mid, but unfortunately for us, our opponent's also drawn mid. They'll start with Lilla. They'll link off, make Evil Twin Lilla. We'll strike the sun. That one and pass back. We'll Ash our welcome. We'll go get big. From here, we'll end phase special out. You know, lady. We'll set one. You know, go to battle here. Normal Ariana main 2 as we're respecting evenly as they've shown it to us before. We're going to block here, set another one. They'll go for the beads, go get an angler, you know, make their Nightmare Phoenix. Phoenix is going to snipe our copy of Strike, which sucks for us. They'll go make Gigantic here. They'll go for Gigantic effect. We'll big it away. So our final match is once again up against Tier Element. This time I have won the dice roll, fortunately, which is good news for us. It's Danger Tier, you know, an old-timey classic. We'll start with Frost. We'll take Terrors here because we need a generic because we have drawn, you know, a whole bunch of crap. We need something to trigger our lady just in the event that all of our skeptics out. We'll set 4 and pass back. They'll start with Planet, go get Rhino, which is, you know, always a good sign. They'll go for Mothman. And fortunately for us, this Mothman is going to snipe itself, which is very good news for me. They'll trigger Mothman. We'll draw Chandra. They'll pitch a Rhino. We'll go for big, for regular welcome here. They'll pitch Merly. We'll trigger, you know, all the stuff. This will trigger their prompt to their Halfness. We'll go get Lady here. You know, I probably should play around Halfness, but, you know, why would I play around a one-off, you know? But whatever. From here, they will go make Kaleido. They'll attempt to spin. We will proceed to Terrors the Mally, which is huge for us, and get rid of their guy. From here, we will special Lady. We'll trigger big. We'll go get Dim Barrier. We'll bounce this copy of Clock to hand. They'll send a Guido. You know, here we'll trigger Clock as well, just so that our Dim Barrier is online. From here, they'll mill, you know, 5 more, go get a tier cash, you know, they're just trying to find something to work with here. And fortunately for us, they're not going to find enough. This is very good news for us. They'll go for tier cash. Mill some more. They milled Destrudo, which is not good for us. They'll go for IP. Normal summon this copy of Keldo. Proceed to pay half for Destrudo. They'll go make the Baron. We'll strike the summon because we can't beat Omni. They'll proceed to fire off Danger Nessie. And we gotta pray that it snipes itself. And fortunately for us, it does. They'll walk over our copy of Lady, which is unfortunate, but it gets the job done. We'll go to battle to clear this IP. We'll proceed to big to put back our Ariana. They'll proceed to, you know, Keldo to shuffle away all of our trigger effects, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. That's how the Graveyard Shadow's control works. We'll go get another copy of Big and proceed to set a copy of Regular Welcome. From here, we'll trigger Clock to get back, and then we'll realize and see the writing on the wall with the Dim Barrier set and concede. Going into game 2, they've got a pretty mid hand, and you're going to see exactly why I love Ulti Slayer so much. And they will proceed to, you know, get out Rhino, get out copy of Sheeran, pin a tier cash, you know, the whole shebang. They'll mill some more. Unfortunately, they have no targets for this copy of Scream. They'll get a whole bunch. They'll go for Redoer. They'll take our Ariana. We'll proceed to Ulti Slayer it away, and they will just, you know, see the Rhino concede as a result. So, looking back with the deck, again, things I would change, you know, Gamma Seal for Lava Golems, just, you know, higher impact stuff. You're not really missing out on your normal a lot when, you know, you want to go for the Kaijus and Kaiju-like monsters. Also, you know, Ulti Slayer's crazy. Please ban a Rise Heart so that I can main this card and just play Blind Second Lab. I would love that so much. The more trap-heavy variants, I think, when supplemented with the furniture, is very powerful. Simply put, the furniture is very good against everything that is not Kashtira because it is an insane grind tool. However, against Kashtira, when you are getting things like Dimension Shifted and the furniture is all offline, it's a lot weaker, and essentially goes and also eats Kashtira for breakfast. So when you kind of mix them together and you get this toolbox variant of Lab, it feels really good. Hand traps are kind of low impact right now, so, you know, it feels really good. I very much like this deck. It has a very solid matchup spread, especially, you know, when you account for a Rise Heart, especially with Strike being able to, you know, just negate summons, like, so good. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Big plans for tomorrow, though. We're going to have a big in-depth discussion about Ulti Slayer. I'm super excited for it because I freaking love this card, and I need to, like, you know, just vent about how much I love it. So we're going to have that out probably Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.